let's talk about the Sermon on the Mount. The things that Jesus said, particularly in regards to being smitten on one side of the cheek and turning also the other. Now, do you take that and a few other things it says in the Sermon on the Mount, and do you take that and then interpret that to believe that we are the world's doormat? That basically we cannot do anything but to submit to everything. Is that what you believe that Jesus is talking about? Well, let me give you a scenario. Let's say you live in a neighborhood, a Christian neighborhood, 10 homes. In each home, there's 5 strong men plus women and children. Now, in this neighborhood, you're isolated by, let's say, a bridge is out. Now, 5 men come in who are lost, who hate you because you're a Christian. Some of them are sodomized. Now, their intent is to come in, to attack you, to hurt you, to sodomize some of you folks, and to rape some other of you folks. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to defend your family? Or do you believe Jesus, what Jesus is saying is completely in every situation that you are to turn the other cheek and let them have their way? Now, you believe that's what Jesus is saying? Look a little closer. I believe you can find that these folks, at the time Jesus was speaking to, were under Roman occupation. They had no rights by law. Roman law did not protect them. Now, Roman law was very strong towards Romans, but Roman law had no effect on them. They could be compelled to carry something for a mile. Really, they had nothing. They had nothing that would protect them. So Jesus gave them instruction. And I think that had more bearing than anything in the world what Jesus was talking about. Had to do with law. We don't live in a lawless country. Even in this country, the United States, we have laws. People have no right. They break the law when they do violent acts to us. Again, these folks Jesus was speaking to directly had no right by law. Roman law was against them. I think if you look and study that, you'll find that for the most part, that's what that's talking about. They were occupied. They weren't a free people. They didn't have right of law. And Jesus never intended it for us to be the world's punching bag. Now, what do you think about that?